America will truly become the nation that it is supposed to be.
The emblem of the pyramid is only the beginning of the case presented by conspiracy theorists to see hidden Masonic codes and messages in the iconography of the dollar bill. They claim that the eye at the top of the pyramid is also a Masonic image derived from Egyptian hieroglyphs.
Something the ancient Egyptians called the Wadjet eye. And the Wadjet eye, the eye of Horus, as it's known as well, seems to represent eternal life. It seems to represent life itself and resurrection.
And it's the all-seeing eye of their God that they believe will indeed bring us Ordo ab Chao. That is their slogan, order out of chaos. That eye above the pyramid is not on the pyramid, which means their work is unfinished, and that the universe will be given order once their God assumes his rightful place in that pyramid.
The eye is a recurring Masonic image that is found frequently in their artwork after 1730. For some, the idea that the Founding Fathers arrived at the same image at the same time seems too much of a coincidence to be credible.
Some of these conspiracy theorists and what they believe is a system of secret societies all linked together, and there is some kind of malign, malicious intent here.
As further proof of this veneration of secret societies, America's first president and distinguished Freemason, George Washington, wore a Masonic apron with what appears to be an embroidered pyramid emblazoned on it. And the layout of the new capital city that the Founding Fathers went on to build was apparently based on the architectural philosophy of ancient Egypt.
Most of the buildings in Washington, D.C. were created and founded by Freemasons. That was because building was their strength. They knew how to align buildings to certain patterns in the heavens. You could channel spiritual energies if your physical buildings were lined up with certain stars.
But the hidden meaning of the dollar bill goes far beyond the curious depiction of the pyramid and the all-seeing eye. Even the most important symbols of America itself are open to a disturbing interpretation. The eagle is regarded as the primary symbol of the American Republic. It is said to represent freedom and strength, and is the most familiar image of the Great Seal as seen on the dollar bill. Some assert that the original intention was to depict the far more sinister phoenix, with its connections once again with ancient Egypt.
Out of the waters for chaos, the phoenix arises and the land of Egypt is born. I think the use of the phoenix in some of the early designs for this absolutely represent the idea of the rebirth. What we have here is a nation being born out of rebellion, an incredibly formative time.
But the phoenix was rejected in favor of the American bald eagle.
There was a great debate amongst our Founding Fathers.